Good morning, folks. It's 4:37 a.m. on the 16th day, 4th month, 2024. My God, today bomb cans bad. Really, really bad. I'm going to slow this down now. Hey, so you could get a shot of how many directions is this flowing in. Am I at maximum? No, we can get it up a little higher. Maybe just a freckle mark. Nah, I don't like that one. That's fine. Right, look at this here. Look at this deployment going on here. These are chemicals, the nuclear clouds. And this is a weather warfare against the very people, life on this planet itself. All life. Let's just not think of ourselves. It's all life on this planet. You see this little sudden nucleation of something up there? Well, this one here shows temperature, right? I'm going to put on oh, it's not showing me the bands. These are temperatures. The brighter white it is, the colder it is. Often the colder stuff is deployed very up high to use a cold ice pellet to create a temporary low pressure within the system of a high pressure. It will condensate a cloud when the right chemicals are used. Okay, brief explanation. If it's on a periodic table, it's a chemical. If it's leaving a trail, smoke, powder, or cloud, it is by definition a chemtrail, and these are chemical trails in your skies. Chemtrails suck. Look at this looper here. This is a chemical attack while you slept. This happened at 12:50 a.m. this morning. 1 o'clock in the morning while you're sleeping with your windows open, feeling sneezy, feeling clacked up when you get up, eyes happen to open, crusty-eyed because maybe your eyes had to protect themselves by making extra mucosa to protect itself from the acids in the air that we are picking up with litmus paper. Yes, geoengineering is failing the litmus test. Google the litmus test. Looking like a bell end coming out here, ejaculating some stuff into the sky. Or maybe it's a giant ass and have some skyria while you slept, and this is the can corridor that has got an event coming. They absolutely do. And you got some flooding coming again. Yet, a little less over cans than it is to their northern neighbor that evidently must be on the agendized greedy lips and droolings of our oppressors wanting to own the new whatever it is they want. Resort hotels, high rises, more trips out to the sacred reef of which is not bleaching according to most people that go out there that work around it. You're being lied to. If there was any kind of bleaching going on, I think this would have something to do with it, the fallout of this, or perhaps the runoff of all our pesticides out to sea, the neonicotinoids and such. Look at this bomb field going on here, the chemical attack of Queensland going on right now, right this freaking minute. And I've asked you guys to go on my wall on this account and please put me some pictures of your sky, and if you can't comment, I'm sorry, but if you send them in Messenger, they won't get used. It's just only friends can comment. I don't feel like I have much time for that today, as I'm preparing to pack up, to be picked up about this time tomorrow morning, a little later than this, to go down to the Northern Rivers area. And we'll see the weather there in person again. Look at the big square hazing up over here. I'll give you a bit of a forecast, but inside that you also see boom, 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 boom. There's the triple shot. There's the curler. It's be showing up in the moonlight. Go outside. Turn all the lights off in your house. You might see this. Here's another curler. If somebody showed me a picture of something very similar to this, and this might even be their area this morning on my messenger. Look at this V-shaped here, blown out area. Look at the sharp edges to this here. Look at the square over here. Influencing the weather, heated outflow, scalar square area, and all they have to do is add the chemicals. They're being chemically attacked. It's falling out. This is the new fallout they never prepared you about. We always thought when they went nuclear, it would be this devil cloud going off the coast, laughing at you right here. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And into the square. Puffs and puffs of crap. Puffs and puffs of crap. Puff the crap ass sky. Everywhere you see, they're creating a toxic mist while people live in Honolulu. As we breathe their vapors, we cough and cough, it's tough to catch your breath when there's no oxygen in the air of Honolulu. Behind the Lee, I'm telling you, I might get in trouble for just saying Honolulu, but man, what a cool name for a place. Hey man, where you live? I live in Honolulu, man. That's where the Matrix steak is made, from the fake crap coming out of a tube into a 3D printer with a nozzle on it. And you guys are eating a bunch of nozzle juice. Yep, dupe juice. This is healthy for you, says the people who sicken us. Do this, say the people who made money off it. For the people who made money off it. Big beam swath act in place here. All the way through here. Come all the way out to here. I haven't done Mimic yet, and I don't intend to. I did it the other day. I showed the beam. It was ongoing. Actually, I could do that. I should have had this ahead of time, but oh, fucking wells, as I often put it. And I'm in all well mode. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, sky farts are real. Chemtrails making tears come to my eyes. I can cry and cried a million times to all y'all. What a bunch of jack-offs. Ooh, chemtrails are real. Oh gosh, look at the big head. It's a big swath coming across and a big beam through here. It's not just a splice of the imagery, because they're very good at altering images. So they could do that. They could put an image together flawlessly. Yeah, these are beams influencing the condensates. They've separated the river here into two very distinct tendrils. Another tendril has been made over here. I'm watching them closely, and this one has safely made its passage through, is being held to go over this island right here. It's holding it all. The earthquake risk is high again here. Nailed that one over here, hit a 6.5. It had to happen. As you can see, that big beaming event is done from the other day. It has long since passed. All those people worried about that thing that went across the planet, that wave, you're finally seeing it after its damage would have been done. By the time you got news of it on Facebook, you'd have been a victim of something that would have been that disastrous. But you're alive, right? You're alive. Okay, so maybe you should start looking for your own data every day. But if you was that worried, you'd have to be watching this night and day. Well, I'm bad enough that I do that. Look at the chemical attack of Australia. As I get down toward another very heavy populated area, they're pulling the moisture in and up to give some rains and showers to this area. It should start around the 18th. Well, I should say should, because I'm going to show up there with a harmonizer. It has its own mind. When I first arrived somewhere, just south of Marucci over there, the Wrenchadors, the Rooster Door. The door to Rooster comes out. Yeah, Rooster Door over there, Sarah, near Mary Baroff. With the word cough, rough. Yeah, it's rough over there, Mary Baroff. Coughing the harbor. Look at the crab chem deployed over these beautiful forests. My beautiful Gondwana rainforest. The goddess Gondwana will show up and reclaim her land one day. Will we be allowed to be on it? It's not up to us to decide that day, but I'll tell you what, when the tears of Gondwana show up, there's going to be a cleansing going on. See how that continual blown out haze here? Continually blown out. Big Sanchez deployed, dripping off. So any plane that flies through this mass will leave a chemtrail right now, because it already has the particles. It doesn't have to spray anything right now for a chemtrail to occur through here with hot engine exhaust. And the exhaust will catalyze whatever the balloons or vehicles that are doing this, as litigated in the Paris Agreement on page 13, first paragraph, last sentence. I'll go pull this up now so you see. I type in SIGI 111 GONG engineering into Google, and this PDF will come up. It's not hidden, and you could download it, which I'm not going to do because I have it, and you go right to page 13. You know, this is the guy, Mr. Burns, that wants to block the sun. Quicker to scroll him right here. His name is, look, William C. Burns. I hope he took the shot. There's bad thoughts going around in this world, but if I go over here to page 13, as I just pointed out to you, and you go get this document, and I'm highlighting this here for you, where you can see where chemtrails have been litigated. Chemtrails are real. I'll even show you the word chemicals on this document, so I can do your homework for you, because all y'all too lazy to look. The potential delivery vehicles for stratospheric sulfur dioxide injection include aircraft, artillery shells, stratospheric balloons, hoses suspended from towers, and this document is from 2016. And they quote all these scientists down here, right? I'll go to this one here. This is from a U.S. House Committee, Science and Technology, Geoengineering, the Scientific Basis, and Engineering Challenges. This was published in 4th of February 2010, but the meetings of this occurred much earlier than that, before and around Christmas time of 2009. You ready for this? It says, the suggestion of injections of preformed particles of other chemicals. So if it's a chemical, it's leaving a trail, it's a chemtrail, and I don't know about you, but them even suggesting titanium oxide in the sky, which in some quantities in the presence of water is highly carcinogenic, then that's wrong. So you will go through this document, and I will now provide you on this broadcast, and I showed you how to Google it yourself. This is publicly available information, and good morning to you, Diane Wallace, everybody in Harpy and Harvey Bay. You got chemically attacked today, and good morning, Sharon Gunn. Now back to it. Now I showed you this document many times. I'm going to highlight this part again, but that part with the other chemicals is a big concern, isn't it? Right? Producing aerosols. They want to reflect the sunlight that you need for vitamin D, that you need for your natural body systems, that your plants need to grow properly, to germinate properly, and to know their own very cycles. We're fucking up the biorhythm of the plants. And what's had to happen? There's some big billionaire guy that sold you a jab without being a doctor is going to sell you fake food without being a horticulturist. The only animal husbandry he's into is giving you guys it up the wazoo. You're going to hear me smacking mosquitoes. Now let's get back to some of the forecast stations. Now, Canada's got it really bad. And we're showing on the infrared a very vicious storm being blown up in the path of those chem I showed you. That they keep throwing the bombs out in front of this thing. Bomb after bomb after bomb. As the chem bombardiers take sight of Port Douglas and cause the streams to swell and the sleep of others to be deprived. Tully, how you doing? Seems like you got the line coming down towards you, a little bit of dissipating beam, much? Pen in the flow much, because man, they hiding shit on the radar itself. The radar itself is not being too accurate when it comes down here to the Northern Rivers area, because Grafton has been playing it. Must be, because all they keep doing is playing the same loop over and over again. Guilty Grafton, not showing the truth. Guilty Grafton, doing something we're not allowed to see in a society where they only let you see what sells. That's right, your news is propaganda now. It always has been in a long time, but legalized propaganda. The villainization of other people to push the agendas. You know, they're going to make you hate a guy of a certain religion because they want facial recognition in the mall, beyond which targeting you with ads when you're walking around. If you look on my wall, I posted something. You might find it interesting. Because I do my homework, you see. The radar's harder on here than here, so the storms can slide a bit there and moisture can slide there, and a total corridor passage through there. I'm sorry, the town itself ain't drifting. I'm kind of moving fast. You can slow it down. Bzzzt. Big old scalar square going on there. Yeah, they're not showing the truth, because that's a lie. You can't tell me you ain't got no clouds over half these areas that I'm seeing clouds over. Taruma's bombarding, the Grand Plume Bar over there is controlling out the nucleation of the plume skull. Emerald is frying away, not such a gem for my eyes. Look at that rippler right there. Ripple in the sky, ripple in the sky. If they're not careful, everyone'll die. And they won't care. They've harvested your soul when they did that as they go to the double. They're getting a tick in a box saying, look how many I killed. Are you serious? I thought Mengele was bad. Hey, Bill and Fauci, you guys gonna line up? And all the ones that prepped them up. If you elect anybody back to office that locked you down, you're an idiot. All of them, right down to the state level, right down to your town. Fire them all. Fire them. Fire those dustbags. Fire that dustbag. Fire, 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 fire them because they're burning you out. They're passing policies that want your land, that somebody else will make you give it away. Give it away. They'll come with an offer to buy. You'll say no, flood you out, and they'll say go. We'll pass a law. Eminent domain, eminently domain in your ass. They don't see the new roads going through the house of the mayor, that's for fucking sure. All over the world, you've been sold out. They get invited to meetings, the whole agenda of the rich guy that's in the hospital even, Schwabi. Or are they going to say he had a turbo cancer or something, but the new vaccine cured him so he could sell more death. I'm tired of watching death be sold, and I'm tired of watching death from above. I'm tired of saving people that don't want to be saved. You ain't going to save. Let Jesus save you. I ain't got time to. Y'all better get on your knees and pray on Judgment Day itself, because I have a feeling it's upon you. Look at this chemicals here attack out here in open waters of international waters that have been deployed, that no town rule over here. You could get your mayor to ban chemtrails over your town, but you ain't banning the sky from coming over, and oxygen going in people's lungs is becoming less and less. Because as you make a chemical that requires oxygen to make it, it consumes that oxygen out of the air that you can't consume for your body's health. And there's a lot of diseases like parasites and funguses that love low oxygen environments. Anaerobic organisms. Aerobic organisms. You'll have to learn the difference. We're not talking ones that go and doing aerobics. Though it might be, some of them people I think are in aerobics sometimes, but I digress. Look at the chem bombs going past. Look at the chem bombs on your ass. Look at the chem bombs streaming down. Don't you see what's going down? Doom, 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 doom. Wild thing, I think they're trying to cull us all. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, I think I know for sure. Boom, 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 boom. They do it because we let them. Boom, 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 boom. Sky movements. Sky shark. Boom, 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 boom. It smells like an arse. Boom, 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 boom. Better get off your arse soon, yeah. Boom, 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 plumes. Wild thing, I think they trying to kill us. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, I think I know for sure the fault is ours. All ours. From New Zealand. When's the last tree gonna fall? It may make a noise when it goes, but what will be here to hear it? When the last bird cheeps in the springtime, peep, 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 and goes away. Will you miss it? Well, they tell you those things never existed. There were no things such as birds, and put you in the funny farm. The people that say the disgusting things that Sigmund Freud suggests you should have to say you're not crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Chemical attack over my window. Chemical attack over my waters. If everybody preaching all this sacred land stuff still thinks they should buy a house even, you don't own the land. The land owns you. You are here to serve the big mother. And Tassie, look at these plumes in international waters coming your way. Coming your way. Boom. 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 All over the top of you. People ain't feeling good. Simulating a mountain range with EMF in the middle of the water to cause the lift that will be required to make this naturally. Right? EMF. Lasers that they can make solidity with. The 8D lasers even. They show up on radar as a solid. So a laser even could be used to make something out in the world where there isn't a mountain range simulated, like here. Simulating a mountain range. That's how you would naturally get that lift. That line here would be like simulating a mountain range. I'm trying to figure out how to explain these things. Same with these here. Simulate the lifts through explosions will do that as well, and shock waves. Of course, there's a lift, making a lenticulars even sometimes in the middle of where there's no mountain that should naturally happen. Simulating natural conditions is known as geoengineering. University of Wisconsin-Madison, go and roll over there and take the classes. There's these full skylashes over here. They're sharting up the whole thing. Maybe they're cum catchers, and this is how they're cleaning them off. Who's catching it? We are! I wasn't born to be no cum catcher. We're all born to have been a brown stain on the mattress, or back seat, or wherever. A hump on a log from a hump on a log, simulating the conditions of a mountain range. Boom, boom, boom went the plumes over north of Fiji, and away goes their sunny day. There's all these plumes coming over. Not very good for the fishermen. Not very good for the fishermen at all. Chemical attack while we sleep. They spray us while we're sleeping. They know you're not awake. And if you do not wake up soon, you're going to wake up dead in your sleep as they've chemically attacked us. Now I'm going to roll through a brief forecast for about the next 3 days. I'll just tell it to you. We're going to have some rains through here. We're going to have big rains through here. And it's actually going to get clobbered. They expected some very heavy totals over here. It's just that all the pressures have everything streamering across. These radars are pinning everything to predictable flows. Kansas holding it to the coast. See the glitch? The glitch is a lie. Because the glitch moves. And there's no mountain there that should cause that. Yeah, that's where you don't beam a certain area on purpose. It's to create the gap that's not as hot. Yeah. Whoa, let's shift the image real suddenly there. Whoa. It's like Hillary Clinton looking up. Whoa, Port Douglas. You have a big circle of rain around you. Big square appears. Big beam shoots up from Cairns to split the flow. Glitching in the opposite direction. Let's catch that again. We got a beam line. Making a beam line for your ass. Let's catch that beam again. We're going to catch him. Beaming down, beaming down. The beams are coming to your town. Hey, hey, chem bomb junkies. Big V, you got a ship out here. I've been trying to figure out what, yeah, definitely. There's no doubt about it. Army, Navy, Air Force, geoengineers. The geoengineers. Well, that'd be like Marines geoengineering our sky. They'd be hard at it. Hard at it. Private armies doing the bidding of our oppressors. Clobber in the Daintree village area here. Look at the clobber. Just went north of them, swelling the streams. Gonna cause a few runners. What is up with the whoa of this cloud? Manipulate the feed much their oppressor. Lying to people windy. Not even adding real data like the proof of this never-ending deployment of crap. The redeployment of a bad day. They're lying to you with windy. It's inaccurate. So you can only use this as a graphic. So, as with that in mind, I'm going to double check I'm running. Yep, running like yeah. And then I think we'll have a little bit of music show going on, because I enjoy that a lot more than the bitterness of giving a forecast that's correct. Here we go, big batch coming toward Northern Rivers. It's going to give a bit of a tickle here. Bit of a tickle, but you wait till like 18th and 19th. There's more than a tickle coming. Tickle, tickle, tickle. They give you the pickle. 5 a.m. Have it all. Well, this is a nighttime lightning display. Wednesday night display for us there. That'll be very dramatic through the mountain areas. If you want to pop down and see me over in Wellenberg, I'll be over there for 17th through early morning on the 18th. Hey Fiji, how you doing? You want to have a picnic someday coming up between the 28th and 25th? Let me know. Picnic time in Natty, because I'm going to go sit in the park over there and have a picnic. And you say hi to people. Not doing any shows over there, not even bringing my computer. I get a week away from this. Forcing myself to take a week away from this, I should say. But I imagine before I go, I'll have given you one more forecast. I'll give you about 14 days. With the high pressure locked like this, you ain't getting much of a change at all. When they say it's going to be warmer winter, that means they're controlling the high over your country, so you're going to get more tropical flow all the way across the equator. Well, they'll use those big beams like we showed the other day, well, the last few days, to divert the river of moisture across the equator, where there should be a definitive boundary with places of doldrum. But I imagine the sailors could tell me this, or not. Are there less areas of doldrum now, or are there more? And are the doldrum areas predictably in the same locations? That's just important, because as people went across the equator, there was a place here that you can get a doldrum where there's not, the wind flow is not taking you one way or another. Another proof of a very defined Coriolis effect. Even the toilets there would stop up quick because they would go straight down. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, no vortex. Boy, you get some bubbles on your ass then. Pow, 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 pow. It's bad enough when a clean splash hits. Hey, but I digress. They've controlled the high all the way from South America, right? All the way across this hemisphere here. All the way through to Africa. See, this is all being heated. It's all being controlled with beams. Of huge beams, actually. Not always the ice cube detector. Boy, they got bigger. They got some big toys that are much more aimable than they. You're believing they're aiming that hole in the ground. I got news for you. You believe everything you see on Facebook, you're going to just be a Facebook liar like those people that want you to believe them. Right? Here's your totals coming. There's some big ones for the north coming up here that expect these totals to rise. Yeah, this is going to be the second event's going to be big. Over the next 3 days, this area here is getting 8 to 10 centimeters. Some areas going to see these come very quickly. Some are going to see the 200 millimeter mark. Should I switch it to inches? It's going to be a bit heavier than that. I think you're going to be going more toward a quarter of a meter in here. And when you get it on the tens, they have a second event coming there. They're going to pin north to Cairns. So you guys are going to keep an eye on your weather. You're going to learn to give a forecast. And for the forecast of New Zealand, I see Kathy Brazil. She seems to know all about the weather. I wanted to give forecasts in my comments. So she'll do your weather for you for a while, so I'm not going to cover that. So this is what's going on. Yeah, if you act like a know-it-all, I'll hand it. I've been dying for years for somebody to accurately take over the weather of even us, so I can concentrate on other things. Yep, but oh well. This is your forecast. Expect some wets. Alright, we got chemically attacked last night, folks, pretty badly, and it's ongoing. And the air we have to breathe is the air that they're controlling the contaminations of, and then telling you various sicknesses are happening. But really, the ones that sell you the illness on the TV are the ones that make the cures. And the only cure for this is to say no more, no more. I am not the system's whore. Big love. Stay safe. Peace.